Hello and welcome back to the LeadCrafters dashboard tutorial videos. In this video we're going to cover the first portion of the Manage tab. Now if you don't have administrative access, or if you don't see your the Manage tab when you've logged into your dashboard, that's because you don't have administrative access, and that was a choice that was made when your user was set up. If you need administrative access, feel free to contact one of us or send an email to support@leadcrafters.com and we'll get you set up with that. The first thing we're going to look at is the users page. This shows you all the users. Now, to explain the definition of a user in our system, a user is anybody that fits any of the first three criteria. This criteria is, number one, whether they receive leads via email in their inbox as those leads come in, and or whether or not they receive reports, the automated once-a-month reports via email, and or they want access to this dashboard to be able to manage the leads, create and send reports, and potentially manage other users or anything in this Manage tab. They have to be considered a user in our account, and this is where the user list is. So you can see here you can get a quick glance of whether or not these users are receiving leads or reports, and quick information about the user in there. You can edit the user, which brings up the same dialog I'm going to show you here in a second when I click on Add New, or you can delete that user by clicking on the X. To add a new user, click on this button on the lower left and create a unique username for them, a email, and the email address here. This is the email they receive leads, reports, and their password. That's pretty important, and their first name, last name, and phone number. And then this is where you choose whether or not they receive leads, whether or not they receive the monthly reports, and what their user rank is. And you get two choices: user or admin user. And if once you're an admin user, you can add new users. That's why we give you that access. I'm going to cancel out of this because I don't need to create a new user, but that's basically how you create a new user. The second part of this is the slideshow section. This is where you manage your slideshow images. These images are images that show up on the page for your site visitor. Show up on our page in the little slideshow box in the lower left of that, and this is where you manage those images. You can have as many or few as you choose. You can see here we have 5, 6 images here in this demo account, and I'm going to show you how to add a new image to that. Just click on Add a New Image. That'll give you a dialog box that gives you a Choose File option. I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to choose this file, just a picture, and I'm going to click on Upload. And now I've uploaded that file, and that file is now part of this part of my slideshow, and you'll see that file will show up here shortly. It needs to be converted, but that's where it'll show up, and then I can manage it here if I want to. And that's it for this video. That's all we're going to talk about. In the next video we're going to cover forms. That's because that section of this Manage tab is quite a bit more complex and very powerful, and I want to have plenty of time to go over that. Alright, thanks again for watching, and again, this is Chris with LeadCrafters.